and good day. This is Christopher Freeze here with Freeze Forge. Today we're going to take a look at this apron from Forge Aprons. So I've had a little bit of time now to get this apron fitted just the way I like it, to feel how it wears, and I gotta tell you, I really do like everything about it so far. My favorite part of this apron is the pockets. I love pockets. My other apron had a couple of pockets right here. This one has that as well. In the logo here, it's actually a pocket. It's really ingenious. I quite like that. But I like these side pockets here the most, I think. Not only are they a comfortable place to put your hands, which is something that I was previously lacking, but they're also a wonderful place to store little items. I really like pockets. They're very comfortable, they're very handy. Some people had called pockets nothing but scale collectors, but I mean, I don't know, maybe you forge differently than I do, whoever it was that said that, but I haven't collected a single bit of scale in here, and I've been forging with this quite a bit. And I am extraordinarily happy with this apron. And so I want to tell you all about it. April designed this apron, all of her aprons, with the help of her husband. Her husband has been a blacksmith for 24 years. He does some pretty amazing work. He's a very skilled guy, far better than myself. So April's very familiar with the hazards that come along with blacksmithing. And let's be honest, what we do is kind of a dangerous thing. So the more protection you can offer yourself, the better. The longer you can keep forging, the less likely you are to maim yourself, which is, I think, a very good thing. I'm not too interested in maiming myself. I don't know, maybe you are. If that's your kink, go right ahead, but me not so much. So you can see this apron, how it fits, how it moves. I really like it. I pick up a hammer and it moves as I do. I really like it. I've got the leg straps here. That's an option. You can get pockets. Those were options that you can get. There's also the option for these kind of decorative buckles. They look really, really cool. She kind of threw those on there for me, which is really neat. One of the really cool things about this apron is, even though it is very securely fastened to you, it's also very easy to purposefully remove. It's pretty good. You probably can't see from all the way over there. But let's lay this apron down, bring you in for a closer look. Now, April's husband is a professional blacksmith of 24 years. And so she has been a very active part of this industry. And she's very familiar with the hazards associated with it. That being said, this apron is designed with those hazards in mind, in order to keep you going and working as long as you like. The leather itself, this leather in particular, is a super soft leather, which is extraordinarily comfortable to wear. It conforms to your body's movements. As you can see my finger here underneath. It's not like the hard leather. The hard leather is far more rigid, though they do offer that, I believe, if you are interested in a harder leather. Now, this leather, it's a nickel thick, thicker than a nickel, they say. Now, I don't have access to a US nickel, but I do have this guy here. And as you can see, it is almost 3 millimeters thick, which is substantially thicker, actually twice as thick as this apron. It is only 1 millimeter thick, just over 1 millimeter thick. This is not nearly as good. The leather is a top grain leather. This means it has the skin still attached, so the hide, the skin, everything, it's all still there. What that does is that gives you greater piercing and slashing protection. So if you have a knife blade, for example, that gets caught on your wire wheel and hits you, unlike the welder's apron where it would just go straight through, this is actually going to stop it, which is a really, really good thing. Not getting stabbed is kind of my day's goal. The top grain leather also offers a very slick, almost waxy surface, and any slag or scale just slides right off. It's actually really cool. My previous welder's apron that's made from a split grain of the hide, slag would, or not slag, but scale would actually burn right to it, fuse to it, as it would your just regular skin. Well, the top grain of the hide, actually, it doesn't burn to. It doesn't fuse to, it doesn't affix itself to it at all. It just kind of hits it and slides right off and falls right off, and no damage is done to the apron. You can't even see. There has been a lot of scale that's hit this apron in the last couple of week or so that I've had it, and you can't see any evidence of it at all, which is a really good thing. It speaks very highly for this apron, because my previous welder's apron is pockmarked with all sorts of little scale spots, and of course when those occur, then they become weaker for the next time, and so that my previous welder's apron deteriorates with use. This apron just keeps right on kicking. I really, really like it. The pockets here, you can see the stitching in it is actually a Kevlar stitching. So that offers, of course, fire protection and tensile strength, meaning that these pockets are not going to come off at all, ever. You can see how they have the pocket here just recessed that tiny little bit, and that helps you keep the to keep the leather from cracking or tearing. And then of course these rivets here at the stress points help make sure that the pockets stay affixed, stay where they're supposed to, and they don't come apart in any way. These rivets at stress points, you can see, is a common theme. It's because they work so well. Double riveted here, double riveted at the back, double riveted, double riveted, double riveted. You can see just how much research has gone into the making of this. There is one very interesting and very cool little bit of history that comes along with this apron, and that is this fringe, it's called. If you want to know more about that, I actually have another video up about this fringe specifically. The video is called The Master Craftsman, as well as a card popping up now. This particular buckle is a very cool designed buckle. It works very well. I quite like it. Taking a closer look at the quick release snap here. It's got a spring in it. It's spring loaded. It is very springy. It works very well. Mind me while I try to do this with one hand here. There we go. No problem. Works very, very well. The buckle system that they have here for the affixing of it, for the holding of everything together on you, it's really good. From front to back, this apron is very well designed. This over the back Y here really helps keep the weight off of your, it helps distribute the weight of the apron and anything you might have in its pockets across your body evenly. And these epaulets make it so that the strap doesn't bite into your shoulder in any way at all. And these straps are also, these epaulets are also made of the same top grain nickels thick leather. And this here, this middle section, has got actually a couple of them kind of sandwiched together. A little bit of a closer look there. I like their logo. It looks really cool. The buckles, of course, this buckle here is one of the designer buckles. And on the other side is a much simpler snap, but this one is not designed to come off and on. It's designed to go on and stay on. You can take it off if you want, but you generally take it off from this side because it's just so much easier. Haha, gotcha. One-handed, look at that. Now, the leg straps are made of the same kind of buckle. This trigger initially came turned on the inside like this to make it easier to do it with one hand, but I actually find that I like not having this little bit of a pokey thing facing towards my my pants. And so what I've done is I've turned it around, and now it's the smooth part here, and this part is on the outside. I find that to be better. That's just me. A little bit of personal customization, but it of course works very well in both orientations. I just find this one to be a little bit better. Of course, these back straps are fully adjustable and fully removable. You could take them all off and take them all apart if you so desired. Strap length is based on your t-shirt size. So she asked me for my shirt size, and these are the straps that came along with it. Actually, it's about perfect, really. Very happy with it. Very happy with how everything fits. There is one of the really cool things. Forge Aprons really stand by their product, which is this apron, of course, in that they offer a 100% money-back guarantee. If you don't like it, you can return it. They'll give you your money back. And a lifetime replacement on any faulty parts. It's really cool. That's something you don't find in most products nowadays. Most things, once they break, it's, well, too bad. You can try to fix it or buy another one. Very few places offer a lifetime replacement of faulty parts. You don't have to buy any special bullcrap insurance or anything like that. It's just, they just stand by their product. They really did a fantastic job, and they're willing to put their money where their mouth is when it comes to their replacement and warranty. It's really good. Very happy with it. Well, there we are. Quite like this apron. Well, that's all for me today. Thank you very much for watching. If you like this video, please do leave a like, comment, and let me know what you think I should do with this old welder's apron. May the force serve you well. Shoot, shoot, bottom, shoot, bottom, shoot. Well, you're still here. It's over. Go home. Well, I guess since you won't go away, I'll take this moment to thank my fantastic and wonderful patrons. You guys are amazing. Thank you very much. I love you long time. Over here, you'll find a couple of videos I've done. This one is my most recent upload, and this one is one that YouTube has decided via its algorithms that you might enjoy. We all know how wonderful and fantastic and perfect YouTube's algorithms are, so I'm sure you have nothing to fear. Well, good luck.